What's up, Fit Fam? My name's Barbie, and if you're new here, I am Barbette Fit on Instagram. I'm a personal trainer, group fitness instructor, fitness nutrition specialist, and I have all kinds of other awesome certifications in the fitness world. It's my passion to help other people find their fitness and be the very best version of themselves. So this started way long ago on my own fitness journey. I fell in love with it. I made it my career. And now it is my mission to get in front of as many people as I can to start implementing the knowledge to gain control of your fitness and health journey. So I've had a few requests to do a get to know you video or a Q&A video. So these questions are all over the place. They're not just fitness or nutrition questions. So if you have any additional questions, please leave them below about my fitness journey, about nutrition, about anything specific in your fitness journey. I would love to hear from you, so please leave that below. We'll get into it. Here we go. Question. Favorite food? Favorite food, healthy food, like any kind of fruit. I really love just like snacking on fruit. Ooh, I love sugar snap peas. That's my latest obsession, like go-to snack. Oh, but okay, I'm lying right now. My favorite food of all time is popcorn. And anyone that knows me, that's just like Barbie, popcorn, like that's synonymous with my name. Unhealthy food would probably be, ooh, chips and salsa. That's like, yeah, chips and salsa and guac, like Mexican vibes. I love Spanish, Mexican, Latino food. That's probably my favorite food. Guilty pleasure. Guilty pleasure, I think of like guilty pleasure as like a time waster. And my husband will say this, that he hates. This is probably like one of his pet peeves of mine, but I love watching like the Real Housewives franchises. I don't watch all of them, but I really like the New York City and New Jersey for sure. Beverly Hills. Favorite dessert. Yeah, I'm not really into dessert. If I was gonna have something sweet, it'd be like a lot of fruit. Like puddings, like random, I make these like weird mixtures with protein powder and like fruit and almond milk and blend it up, and I like really adore that. It tastes like ice cream to me. I can't have dairy, my stomach doesn't tolerate it, so I don't eat ice cream. What's your secret talent? Ooh, I think my secret talent is singing. I don't talk about this on my channel or my Instagram or any social media, but I actually have an okay voice. I did musical theater growing up and in high school and college, and after college did some community musical theater, which I love. And I still sing at church. So I lead my church in my town in song. I'm the cantor. La 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 la. If you ever want to see a singing video from me on my channel, comment below. What question do you wish people would stop asking you? Ooh, easy. When are you gonna have a baby? How do you describe yourself in 3 words? Jovial. I love that word. Jokey. I love to like poke fun, play tricks. I'm not a serious person at all. And curious, I would say. Healthy curiosity. Describe Barbie Marie fitness in 3 words. Okay. Confidence boosting, empowering, and fun. Because in my group classes, in my boot camps and classes, we have so much fun. I would like to say that my clients feel the same way. Sneakers or heels? Easy, sneakers. Heels are horrible for your feet. Although I do love shoes and I would wear heels if I had a reason to more often. What did you want to be when you grew up? When I grew up, when I was a little girl, I remember this specifically from kindergarten class where you had to lay down on this long strip of paper. Did anyone else have to do this? You laid flat down, like flat Stanley, on a long piece of paper that the teacher like cut out for you and gave you. And they traced your body. And then you had to take it home and decorate it. And I did an actress. I've always loved musicals, musical theater, Disney. When Barney was out, like Barney was really popular with my younger sister, so her and my brother watched Barney a lot, and I just like resented the children on the show, and I would just watch it and think, I could do that. I could so do that. Like, Mom, why aren't we going to audition for Barney? True story. What is your favorite beauty product? Okay, I am not a beauty girl. I'm not a makeup girl. If I had one beauty product that I use every day, it would probably be like a facial serum, like a vitamin C serum. Spirit animal. Spirit animal, I would probably say a dolphin because I love the beach. I love to swim. And I just think they look so graceful and beautiful and cool, but kind of athletic too. You do any impressions? No famous people impressions come to mind, but I do think I do accents pretty well. So occasionally my husband and I will talk to each other in accents. I'll go from a British to an Australian. Hey mate, when I'm in a really good mood I go with the Australian accent because I just feel like they're always in a very good mood, and this is the majority of how I speak to my husband. Ooh, I also love to do, oh gosh, I think if I can do it, an Indian accent. I think the Indian accent is a very interesting accent, don't you? I was just in India and I was just fascinated by the accent. That doesn't sound good, but catch me in a mood and I can do a really fierce Indian accent. Best Halloween costume you've ever worn? I would have to say, I'm not like a huge Halloween person. I don't really love it. Just that I think it's a waste of money to like spend a lot of money on a costume. So I always made my costume or threw it together from whatever I had in my closet. But one year we did have plans. We were going somewhere and my lovely husband made me, I had to work. It was a Saturday and we had plans that night and I like knew what I wanted to be, but I wasn't proactive enough to like actually get this together myself before. So I had to work on this Saturday. He got his mom to come over and he and his mother made me a Halloween costume of like the Chiquita banana girl. And if you know what I'm talking about, she's the lady on the label of the Chiquita banana, and she is like this cool Brazilian lady with like this fruit on her head. So that's what they made me. They made me this big headdress. I still have it. It's in my attic. I should use it again because that was a labor of love, and that's when I knew I made the right decision by marrying my husband. The best surprise you've ever had? Oh, the best surprise I've ever had. Oh, so this is a cool story. My husband and I actually went to high school together. So we knew each other from high school. We weren't really friends. And then we dated for a little bit in college, and then I broke up with him. Long story for another day. And then I was working in DC, but I was commuting from my parents' house in about 45 minutes outside of DC. So literally you have to get on the train like 2 hours before. You have to commute to the city. So I was doing that for a short time in my life. And one morning, this angel named my husband walked onto the train and we were both like, oh my gosh, what are you doing here? And he was just headed to DC for the day to go, I think he was getting ready to go to China. So he had to go get his visa or something at the embassy in DC. So that's like serendipitously how we got back together. Least favorite food. Least favorite food. I don't know, I'm a pretty adventurous eater. I just don't like anything fried. Oh, that's a lame answer. I'm sorry. Whoa. Last meal on earth. Last meal on earth. So like my favorite ever meal. I would probably have to go with something Mexican. There's a Mexican restaurant near us called Cafe Rio. It's like a fast food, casual, fast, whatever they call it, takeout place. And I love their salads. That sounds so lame, but chips, salsa, guac, and Cafe Rio salad. And probably some buttered popcorn if I'm gonna go. Who is your fashion icon? A fashion icon. Just like any of the old vintage stars like Bridget Bardot, Judy Garland. I love like old movie stars. Who would you want to have coffee with, alive or dead? Ooh, I would definitely say my grandmother, who passed away when I was 9 years old. I would give anything to talk to her and see her again. Who should everyone be following right now? Ooh, good. Everyone should be following Heather McMahon. I mean, all across all boards. She's not a fitness girl. She's a comedian and she's hilarious and she gives so much good content like all day long. So I'll just like, if I'm bored, that's who I go to. That's my go-to. I go to Instagram, go to Heather McMahon, and I watch her stories because she makes me laugh so much. Lay down. Okay, Hudson came to join us. Moving on, your favorite country to visit. Ooh. So of all the countries I've been to, the one that I would want to go back to the most would be South Africa. That was amazing, and I can't wait to take my husband there. Country you wish to visit. Country I wish to visit. Man, I want to visit all the countries. Like, I love to travel, so I want to visit as many countries as I can. That's my answer. No particular order. I'm like, okay, when can I go? Let's go. Favorite Disney character? I would say the most powerful princess character to me was Merida, and if you don't know who that is, then you need to go watch the movie Brave, because that was a gem of a movie and I was inspired by Merida. She's a badass. She well, the movie's called Brave. She's amazing. What are you most excited about right now? Right now, I would say building my business. I'm super motivated. We got back from India. I'm motivated. I'm ready to put my nose to the grindstone. We're getting new clients. We're doing the YouTube thing, and I don't know, I just feel really good about my business right now, and just like, I'm excited to keep it growing. What is your favorite movie? My favorite movie? Love vintage movies. So, like anything from the 50s and 60s. Classics like, oh, okay, probably my favorite movie is The Philadelphia Story. And that is with Katharine Hepburn. If you've never seen it, it's wonderful. I watched all of Katharine Hepburn's movies after I read her biography, which was amazing, by the way. A Philadelphia Story for sure. Meet Me in St. Louis. I love Judy Garland. Yeah, any classic movies. Best gift you've ever received. Ooh, best gift. Oh, literally yesterday, last night, my client, shout out to M, she brought me these handmade ceramic bowls. She just started a pottery class a couple months ago, and she just goes once a week, and she's been telling us how awesome it is and how hard it is and how much time it takes to make one piece of pottery. And then she brought me in 2 beautiful handmade bowls. I was like tearing up. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you made that for me. Beautiful. So that, any personal handmade gift like that, wow, that's really sweet. And then probably this vlogging camera. My whole family chipped in to get it for me one Christmas, or maybe birthday, can't remember. And I literally was bawling when I opened it. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you guys. I have the best support system. They're so awesome. What's your most used emoji? Ooh. Oh, definitely this one. Flex on him. I don't know, I send it to all my clients. And I think it's appropriate in a lot of situations. The first thing you thought of when you woke up this morning. Okay, I think the first thing I think of is, where's Hudson? And the second thing I do, I always say a thank you prayer as soon as I wake up. So I just say, you know, good morning, thank you God for waking me up this morning. And then I just go to like my to-do list for like what we got to do today. What is your partner's worst habit? My partner, my husband, Luke, hi. Worst habit, for sure, is pulling his hair out. When he's thinking or he gets stressed out, he starts to like, I hope he doesn't hear me saying this, run his fingers through his hair, and that signifies like a deep thought. And then like way back here in the back, at the crown of the head, he just starts to like pull. It's just like a stress relief, I think. I don't know. But he needs to stop. I always remind him, I'm like, no, stop pulling your hair out. What's your favorite app on your phone? Ooh, the app I use the most is podcast, for sure. I love listening to podcasts all day, every day during my workouts, when I'm walking my dog, if I'm in the car, podcasts for sure. If you want another video on what podcasts I love, leave a comment below. What would you play in a movie? Ooh. Definitely something with musical theater, so I can sing. Probably Chicago's Roxy Hart, because that'd be a super fun role to play. If you were not in this career, what would you be doing? So I'd like to think that I would be doing what I went to college for, which was not in fact personal training. It was sports broadcasting. So I went to school and I had my own little TV show. We did the Sunday news, so we had a weekly full hour news show, and then I had a daily little news segment. It was kind of like e-news, like here's the top couple things you need to know on campus today. Hi, I'm Barbie, and I'm going to tell you about what's going on campus today. Yada, yada, yada. So that was so much fun, and I love sports, and I went to school for sports broadcasting, and I'd like to think that I would have gotten a job in that, but here I am. Who do you go to for advice? For sure, my dad. Number one. My sisters, all three sisters, give fabulous advice. My brother, another sage gentleman, younger than me. Everyone has such a different perspective, so it just depends on what the advice I'm seeking is. My husband, oh my gosh, I go to Luke for advice for everything. Yeah, so I have a good support system. What is the best advice you've ever received? Best advice I've ever received is just don't give a rip about what anyone thinks, and do you, girl. Do you. Don't think about anyone else. Try not to, it's hard. It's really hard. I'm working on it. What has been the biggest moment of your career so far? I would say just taking the dive into this career. So I had a desk job from 9 to 5 for 6 years in Washington, D.C., and I was doing this part-time on the side towards the end, and then I just jumped ship to pursue this full-time, and now I am personal training full-time, and I'm so happy that I ever did that. Do you have any pet names for your husband? No, not really. Lukey, because his name's Luke. That's pretty basic. Like his family calls him that too. What is your favorite color? Orange and pink. What is your favorite flavor? Ooh, coconut. I love coconut. Diamonds or pearls? Diamonds. How do you get dressed in the morning? How do you get dressed in the morning? Well, okay, here's a fit tip. Every single night, I lay out my clothes, my fitness clothes, because this is what I wear every day, whether I'm working out myself or I'm training clients. I set out my gym clothes in our bathroom where I get ready, because I get up way earlier than my husband. So I sneak out of our bedroom, go to the bathroom, get dressed there, and I think that's all I have to say about how I get dressed in the morning. If you could have a superpower, what would it be? Superpower, probably control the time, because I never feel like I have enough time. If only we had more time. What age are you the happiest? I'd say right now. I'd say now I'm the happiest. And I say happiness is a choice. I don't think you should be striving and striving and striving for better and better and better things. I think you could certainly strive to make yourself better, but I think you have to be grateful for what you have and happy where you're at in any given moment while still trying to level up, if that makes sense. So I'd say now I'm the happiest, but I had a wonderful, happy childhood and college experience, and my 20s were awesome, so I'd say every single part of my life was happy, and I think I'm just a happy person, so I think that has a lot to do with it. If you could teach any subject, what would it be? Ooh, I would teach probably fitness, something fitness related. Ooh, I think like accountability. I think that is the missing link in a lot of people's fitness journeys. So I find with my clients, the more communicative they are with me as their coach, the better and easier it is for them to stay on track. So I've thought about this a lot recently, but I think accountability, like ways to implement accountability into your life or stay on track, would be a good class that I would teach. I think I would say accountability, because that is more recently what I'm noticing the missing link for a lot of my clients is, pertaining to whether they stay on track with their goals or whether they fall off. And I think that's a thing that a lot of people miss, is just not being accountable to themselves, not having a support system to be accountable for. I think accountability, if I could coach in accountability, that would be that would be a good class for me. This is the last question. Oh, this isn't a very good question to end on. If you could throw anything away in your husband's closet, what would it be? So my husband is not a fashion icon by any means. Oh, he throws out, oh my gosh, he's like Marie Kondo in our house. There's really nothing I would throw out of his that I can think of. It's like some old t-shirts that are just kind of ratchet and ugly. Guys, so that's the end of my Q&A, 73 questions with Barbie Marie. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up because it supports my channel. Please hit the subscribe button if you're ready for more, and leave comments below. Let me know if you'd like to see anything else along these similar lines of getting to know me, Q&As, fitness Q&As, nutrition Q&As, or if you'd like to see a day in the life, more workout videos, all of the above. Let me know. Leave it in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!